Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related, and sometimes knit. And I do have, today is 9/25 2023. Where has the time gone? But it's fall now. I do have well over 1,000 crochet tutorials, and I continue to put them on all the time. So please check them out. But today is not about a crochet tutorial. Today we're going to talk about yarn, because that's actually one of my favorite things to do, is to talk about yarn. First off, you have to check out my digs I got here, alright? If you know anything about Bagoday, you know Bagoday is a huge Freddie Mercury fan. I mean, he is my idol, and I know many people say this. I am his #1 fan. At my other house, I used to have my room. This was like, it was my Freddie room. It was devoted to Freddie Mercury. It was like, I don't know. He was, love him. Love Queen. Love Freddie Mercury. Greatest front man of all time. Anyways, look what I got in the mail today. Check out this Hawaiian shirt. Oh my gosh. Here he is at Live Aid. Here he is at Wembley. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Bagoday likes Hawaiian shirts as well. So, this came from my good friend Thryss, from Thryss and Stitches. Now, I'm going to link her channel below. Make sure you check her out. She's such a beautiful woman. So sweet, so nice, and just all around lovely, and you're going to love her channel. So, I'll link it below. If you like her content, please go subscribe and check her out. So I had such a wonderful day today. I had such a wonderful day. It was a bit busy, but I had such a good day. So now I'm going to talk about a little bit of yarn with you guys, because that's what I like to do, talk about yarn. And, calms down a busy day. Thank you, Thryss, for this. If you're watching. I mean, this is my all-time favorite Hawaiian shirt now. I'll probably wear it in every video. I'll wash it, of course. No, I will wear it a lot, though. I promise, I will. I'll have to get a yellow t-shirt to go underneath it, though, to match it better. Yeah, I guess, or a black one. Anyways, let's move on. So, Joann's was having a sale. I don't remember, last week before, can't remember. But, you know how Joann's isn't always the quickest at shipping. And they like to ship, they have multiple factories that they ship from. So, your orders come at different times. Well, they all finally came in a few days ago, and I'm going to show you what I got. So, I don't know if the sale's still going on. It possibly could still be going on. They had 30% off their Lion Brand yarn. And some of the other yarn was on sale as well. So, I got a couple yarns that I haven't had before. And then I got some yarns I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with them. Now, I mentioned this trick to you guys before. It always works. If you go to like joanns.com or on your app, make sure you're logged into your account, and throw some stuff in your cart, like some yarn that you want. Leave it in the cart and then just leave Joann's. Usually within 2 to 24 hours. This always works for me. And it's worked for many others. Some people say they can't get it to work. You just have to make sure that you're logged in. But if you, usually within 2 to 24 hours, Joann's will send you a coupon code to your email that's associated with your account on Joann's for an additional 25% off with $2.99 shipping. So that's what I did. They had a killer 30% off sale off their Lion Brand yarn. And some of the other yarns were on sale. So I threw some, threw the balls in the cart. Left Joann's. Probably about 5 hours later, there's Joann's in my email saying, "Hey, did you forget something? Well, let us remind you. Here's 25% off extra. Go ahead and apply it to your cart right now and check out." So that's what I did. Well, of course, not before adding more stuff to my cart. Anyways. Let's go ahead, and I'll tell you the price that I paid for it. I actually got some killer deals. I love getting killer deals. It's the best. So why don't we start with this is a very familiar yarn. I'm sure most of you have heard of it, more than likely. It's the good old Caron Simply Soft. Now, I got this after my discounts for $2.99 a ball, which isn't a bad price. My Walmart don't sell it anymore. So, you know, when I buy it, I have to buy it online. And when my Walmart did sell it, it was over $3 a ball. So I think $2.99 is all right. It wasn't 30% off, but I think you know, I did get the 25% off of whatever it was, and it might have been on sale a little bit. I can't remember. All I know is I got it for a killer deal. So, you know, I like Caron Simply Soft. Some people don't. Some people, you know, it's got a nice shine. It's a medium weight number for 100% acrylic. Some people find it splitty, and I can see how some people could find it splitty. To me, it's okay. It's not bad, you know. I don't really have a problem with it splitting. I used it a lot in my older videos. You'll see that I used it a lot for baby dresses and whatnot when I used to make them all the time. I still use it when I make Evelyn dresses quite a bit. I don't think I've used it on camera in a while because I haven't really recorded any of Evelyn's dresses in a while, my daughter. But anyways, this is my favorite color of all the Caron Simply Soft. They have a huge palette of colors. This one's my favorite. It always has been. Victorian Rose. Yeah. And that's my daughter, Rose. This was always my favorite color even before I had my daughter, Rose. I just love this pink. It's so beautiful. So I actually, since I got such a killer deal on it, I thought that this would be very, very pretty in a cable blanket and using multiple different styles of cables. So I think that's what will probably be made with this. So I got a few balls of the Caron Simply Soft, since I was getting it for $2.99 a ball, of off-white. Now generally I probably wouldn't border a cable blanket. That's just me though. But I think this time I'm going to, maybe, let's see how it looks, bordered in off-white. Yay? No? What do you think? When you see cable blankets, do you like them bordered, tasseled, or nothing at all? Just like single crochet border? Like I said, generally a cable blanket I wouldn't border, maybe single crochet or something, but I might shake things up with a nice white border on this one. Who knows? But that was my intentions. I remember that I had intentions for almost all this stuff. Almost, not quite all of it, but that was my intentions for that. Okay. And then I had to get this. Now, this is a yarn that I have had before, and I have like 3 or 4 tutorials using it. I have a shawl, poncho, hat. I can't remember. I really like it a lot, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's on sale for a pretty decent price. I'm gonna get it. I got it for $6.74 a cake. Now this is the Caron Colorama Halo Perfect Phasing. I love this yarn. I have a review on this yarn. This yarn is so pretty. Now the poncho that I have a tutorial on and the shawl are both done with cable stitches, and they are very visible despite this yarn being fuzzy. Soft fuzzy. It's soft. This is nice. So, you know, initially I would think, you know, you wouldn't want to do cables with something like this, but then I'm like, heck, I'm just going to give it a go. And then I did it, and I'm like, it's super pretty. I mean, you can see the stitches really well. What was I thinking? So, people were making those ponchos, the cable poncho of mine, and posted it to my Facebook page. And I saw a couple of them done in this green. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like got to be the prettiest color out of all of them. Now, naturally, this probably wouldn't have been a color that I picked, but seeing it done up in poncho form, and I think maybe even someone had a shawl in it. You know, they posted it to my Facebook page of the cable stitch tutorials of mine, and I'm like, I gotta get that. This green is so stinking gorgeous, and I like the yarn anyways. So I'm going to make a blanket out of this, or throw out of this. Now, if you're not familiar with the Colorama Halo, you should be familiar with it. I mean, I'm serious. It's such a beautiful yarn. The gradient is so, you cannot even, I mean, when they say perfect phasing, they mean that phasing is perfection. You cannot see no line from where it goes to dark to light at all. Watch my review. Watch my review. If I remember, I'll link it below. If not, you can just type in Caron Colorama Halo review. I'm certain mine will pop right up. Man, I love it. And it's like so soft. It's not like a lot. It don't feel silky like latte cakes, but it's soft still. It does have the fuzz that gives it the halo effect. It's not hard to work with either. I can't speak highly enough of this yarn. I super duper like it. So this will be my, if a blanket gets made out of this, will be my 4th or 5th project already since they've been out, and I'll have plenty more as well. But now this is called Rosemary Frost. Like I said, it's not generally, I mean, I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Is it a color that I normally would have got to crochet something? No. But once I saw it worked up, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. I gotta get it. And then I seen I could get it for $6.74, and I'm like, well, I'm getting it. So it is an 71 acrylic, 18 nylon, and 11 polyester yarn. 481 yards cake. 481 yards or 440 meters. Beautiful, beautiful gradient effect. I just can't get over the gradient. You gotta watch that review I do. I mean, you'll fall in love with this yarn. It's so nice. It's not like a lot of people will think that it's hard to work with because of that halo. It's not. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful altogether. One thing I do notice, and I will mention it, is they classified as a bulky 5. I always thought it was more of a 4-weight. Myself, there you go. You can look at that and whatever you think. Now, they might take in consideration that fuzz when they're classifying it as a bulky 5. I don't know. But when I do my projects with it, like when I did tutorials with it, I said that to use a 4-weight, not a bulky 5, that I considered it more of a 4-weight. So, anyways. Blanket. Gorgeous? Yes. What stitch should I use? Let me know in the comments. That would look pretty in any stitch, wouldn't it? No border though on this blanket. No border on this one. I always like to hear your guys' advice. What do you think a pretty stitch would be in this? Oh man, I could think of many stitches just flowing right out my brain hole right here, my ear. Alright, that's what that's gonna be. Alright. And then I got a Red Heart Super Saver for $3.37. I don't know. Now, that might be what they're at Walmart for the regular ball size, but this is my favorite color of Red Heart Super Saver, and my Walmart does not carry it. So again, I have to go elsewhere to buy it, and when I do, it's way more than $3.37. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, since my Walmart never has this buff flecked color, which is my favorite of the Red Heart Super, this regular Red Heart Super Saver. I love this color. I fleckin' love it. I love the flex. This is probably gonna be a pullover sweater with the hood. I had a lot of people asking me. I have a pullover sweater right now on my channel. It's a tutorial, but it's made with a 6-weight yarn. And I had a lot of people ask me if I would make one with a 4-weight. You have spoken, and I have listened, and I've bought the yarn. When it gets done, I do not know, because I do have quite a line of garments and other things lined up, but I will get to it this fall or winter. Could go into, January or February or March of next year, but I will get to it. You have my word. So yes, I had plans to make a pullover hooded sweatshirt with this, with the pocket in front. Like I said, the one pocket that you put your hands in. Like I said, I have one on my channel that's really nice. It V's off here and then goes into the hood, but it's made with the blanket yarn. And I can understand people wanting to use a 4-weight, so I will do that with the Buff Fleck Super Saver. Medium weight number 4. Almost 100% acrylic besides the flex. They count for something. I don't know how many balls of yarn you'll need or anything. I haven't really thought about what stitch I'm going to use or anything yet. I just know that I'm going to use this yarn and what it's going to be, and what it's going to look like as far as design, like hood and the V in the pocket. But I don't know what stitch. I haven't decided on a stitch yet, but it'll be gender neutral and stuff like that. So that's that. I love it. Okay, Got 2 more red hearts here, and then I'm going to show you 2 more yarns that are pretty new to me after that. So these are Red Heart Super Saver stripes. Okay, these are new color. They're pretty new colors. I don't know. They might have come out several months ago, but and again, these were $3.37. It may not seem extremely cheap if your Walmart sells these, but my Walmart doesn't. So when I go to Joann's or whatever, Michael's, it's not $3.37 to buy these. It's quite a bit more. I think it's closer to $5. But so I thought I'll get some while I got it on sale. So this one I actually did buy last time I was at Joann's, but I got rid of it because I only allow myself so much yarn, and then if I start to accumulate too much, I get rid of it, even if I had plans for it. If I can't get to it soon enough, I'll get rid of it. So this one is the jungle stripes, I think is what it's called. No, forest stripes. I was close. So this is like regular Red Heart Super Saver stripes. It's just a different color. I thought it was very, very pretty. See that? Isn't it pretty? I like the Red Heart Super Saver stripes. I think that this one is going to be a poncho. With or without a hood. Maybe if I have enough. Let me look what I got here. What's the yardage on these? $2.36. Why do I always gotta make it less just because it's striped? I never understand that. I guess the dyeing process is harder or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I think a hood might be doable with that. Now, for those of you that will ask me, do I color control Red Heart Super Saver stripes? No, I don't. The color changes are not long enough for me to color control. So when I use the Super Saver stripes, I just roll with it and let the colors flow how they may. If you don't know what color control is, I do have a video on that as well. It's just kind of, you know, some striped yarns that have bigger stripes, you're able to control where you want the color to go. Unfortunately, like I said, the Super Saver stripes colors just aren't quite long enough for me to do that. But a lot of them do make good pulling yarns you can pull and make that argyle pattern with. I have no video on that though. But you know, other people on YouTube do. So beautiful poncho with or without a hood. Now this one, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's a new color that I've never had. Now I know they have an old one called Newspaper Stripes, and it's, you know, black and white and gray. Now this is the new one. It's called Newsprint. As you can see, it's black, white, and gray, but it also has cream in it. I thought that one was like prettier than the regular newspaper stripes. I don't know, maybe it made it look more like an old-fashioned newspaper. You know, you get the old newspapers and they're kind of yellowed, you know, from being old yellow paper. That's kind of the way I looked at it. I'm like, this kind of looks like an old newspaper. I don't know what it's going to look like worked up because I've never used it, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. If you guys have any ideas, I don't have enough to make a blanket or a top of anything, you know, but maybe, you know, hat scarf set. I could probably make a wrap, or I don't want to make another poncho because I'm making a poncho out of the green. Or I guess I could make the poncho out of this and do something else with the green. Who knows? But, you know, ideas are always welcome. What you think that would look good in. I can't color control it, so it's going to have to be something that can handle a busy yarn, you know. Think about that. Does it look like an old-time newspaper? It does. It does. All right. I got 2 more yarns to show you. Now these yarns were one of my I only had one time when it first came out, and honestly I don't even remember what it felt like, but it was on sale and I got it for $2.99 a ball, and I think it's usually a regular like 8 something if I can remember right. I thought, man, that's a killer deal. So this is the Hue and Me from Lion brand by that blogger, Two of Wands. Now, I forgot her name. Maybe it says Alex. Is it Alex? I think it might be that. Yeah, Alexandria, Two of Wands. Okay. Now, when this first came out, I remember buying a ball for a review. And then I remember thinking, I know what, I don't want to review another, really want to review another blogger's yarn. And to this day, I've not done that, a blogger or a YouTuber's yarn. In the instance that I don't like it, I'm not going to tell anybody, you know what I mean? So, I remember what I bought just sat at my old house for a while, and then I eventually gave it away. So, I really used it. So, I don't know much about it. I know it's been out for a while, but it's just like I've never bought it except for that first time, and then I just, decided not to, just to, out of respect for the yarn community, fellow YouTubers and bloggers, if they came out with a yarn, I would not review it. Like I said, in the instance that I may not like it, I don't want to tell people that. So, I'll let everybody just buy it themselves and make up their own mind. You should make up your own mind anyways. On any of my reviews, remember, they are just opinion based. But anyway, so this is it. Two of Wands, you and me. A lot of you have probably seen this, like I said. It's pretty new to me. So, I got it for like $3 a ball. And on the regular, it was, it was pretty expensive. I thought, heck, that's a good deal. I might as well just give it a go. So, it's 4.4 ounces, 125 grams, 137 yards, or 125 meters. Bulky number 5, eh? Let's look at that. Ooh, ooh. That was like a 6 weight to me. I swear Lion Brand cannot classify their yarns. Maybe it's just me. You know what? It's not just me. Because they do that Craft Yarn Council thing to classify their yarns. And they do like the wraps per inch thing. They do how many wraps per inch. And the last yarn I reviewed, I thought, I'm going to do that wraps per inch, because they kept saying it was a 4 weight, and in my mind I'm like, that's a bulky 5. That is a bulky 5. So I did the wraps per inch, and it was a bulky 5 according to the wraps per inch. I don't know, I can't find my ruler. I would do the wraps per inch on this, and it would definitely be a bulky 6. But whatever, I like 6 weight yarns, or an extremely thick 5 weight. I guess you could say that too. Anyways, I think it's beautiful. I do. It's pretty. So what's the fiber content on this? I don't even know. Okay, so it's 80 acrylic and 20 wool. So that'd be like what wool uses, is that, isn't it? 80 acrylic and 20 wool. Machine washable and dryable, huh? Made in India. So it feels that of wool a bit. Not bad though, it doesn't feel bad. I'd wear a garment out of it. It wouldn't. But I love wool. I have no sensitivity at all to wool. Well, anyways. So, when I first bought this, and I threw like a bunch of colors in my cart because I thought I was going to make something super colorful with it. Plus, it was such a killer deal, $3 a ball. And it's normally so much. I was normally going to make a type of hexagon cardigan with it. And it was going to be, these different colors of this yarn. It wasn't going to be a normal hexagon cardigan. Like, a lot of them are made with a granny stitch. I have another stitch in mind that's more solid. But then when I was speaking to people on a live stream, they said they would prefer a hexi cardigan to be in a 4 weight. So now I have a bunch of colors of this yarn, and I have no idea what to do with it. And I don't have any yarn for a hexi cardigan. Yet. Not yet. I don't want to use the stripes either, because if I can't control them, I'm not going to use them for a cardigan. So these, I bought a bunch of different colors because I could control, where I wanted to put the color. Well, anyways, I'll show you which ones I got. I got deserts. Of course, I got them browns. I got the browns. Toast. Now, I was reading about her yarn line, and it said all the colors were supposed to like mix and match together, no matter which ones you got. So I thought, okay, I'll just get a bunch and we'll see how it goes. This is juniper. That one's really pretty. That's really a dead on for a juniper tree too. Very pretty. I like it. I don't know what that is. There you go. If I can't read it, I'll just hold it up there. So far so good. They all look pretty good together, I think. And then I got this one here. Sea glass. Yeah. They're working together. You guys think? See, this was gonna be my hexie cardigan. Oh, here's another green. What's up with all these greens? Artichoke. Well, okay. They work together. They're all in the same. Here. Another bluish color. Agave. Ooh. So they're still all working together, I think, but now we're getting out of the greens here, and we got a saffron. Okay? Saffron. Rose water. You guys still think they all working together? Grapefruit. I can't hold anymore. Ugh. And then another pinky one, kind of pinky. Bellini. And then we got two more. Coarse mustard. One of my favorite colors. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Arrowwood. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. That might be my favorite of them all. So what do you think, you guys? I'm sorry, I can't hold them all up. They're just too much. So I got those colors. Do you guys think they all work together? Because it did say that they were all mix and matchable. So I'm like, all right, I'll just get like a bunch of colors and I'll make a hexagon cardigan. And then, but it was already, I had already purchased them, and then people decided that they would prefer a hexie and a 4-weight, which is fine. I just have to find a different yarn for that. Now I have to find something to do with that. I got plenty to make anything. So if you guys have any ideas on that, I was thinking about maybe a throw. I have a certain stitch in mind, I think, that would look beautiful with the different color every row. I don't know. I didn't get every color there was, but I did get like greens and pinks, didn't I? Green, pinks, and browns. Oh well. All right. Now this color I've never ever had before in my, or this yarn before in my life. So this is made by the same person. This is another yarn she came out with, and it's the same person, Two of Wands. So I've never used this and never had it before. Color Theory. All Seasons yarn, huh? Now this is a medium weight number 4, 100% acrylic, 246 yards or 225 meters, huh? Okay. Nutmeg is the color. I thought I could make a hat out of this. I actually got 2 balls of it to make a hat. One, if it's a 4-weight, one would be enough. Well, let's look at that 4-weight. Here we go. Because that's suitable for me. For 4, I guess. Whatever you guys want to call it. I'll call it light 4-weight. Doesn't feel bad. You know, it's an acrylic yarn. Let's feel it. Let's feel it. And I guess all these colors are supposed to go good together as well. I only got 2 of them though. So I got this nutmeg color, which I thought I'd make a hat of. I'm not sure why I got 2. Maybe I was thinking it was a 3-weight because 1 wouldn't have been enough to make a hat. But, trying to think about, it has like kind of a little bit of a sheen color, like shine to it. Trying to think about what I would, like what it feels like. I don't know. You know, it's an acrylic yarn. Feels like, I mean, it's not a bad acrylic yarn. Feels, I mean, soft, but Is it the softest acrylic? No. But it's a very nice acrylic. I mean, definitely scarfable, and definitely could wear it against your skin. I mean, it's up there for a nice soft acrylic. Yeah, definitely. I'm just trying to think of what I could compare it to that most people would know. I don't know. Anyways, I got that one, and I thought this one was so pretty. It's like the really dark teal green. It's called Peacock. I thought I'd make a hat out of this one too. You know, I have a hat obsession. I know it's coming off like super dark there, but it's a little bit more green than what it's showing up on my camera. But it's so pretty. I think I'll make a hat out of this one and this one. Not at the same time. Two separate hats. But yeah, for, you know, 100% acrylic yarn, it doesn't feel bad at all. Definitely, I would wear a garment out of it. I do feel, though, it is on the lighter weight of a 4 side. That's okay, though. That's just works for me. Yeah, I like it. It's soft. I haven't used it yet. I don't know if it splits or not. I've had a few people, sorry about my clock, tell me about it, because, you know, I asked about it because I'd never had it before. And they really liked it. And I could see, you know, I could see why from the feel. And they didn't mention anything about having trouble crocheting with it, so I'm certain that it'll be just fine. Yeah. You can let me know if you've used it, your thoughts on it. I think it feels pretty good for an acrylic. I just don't know what yarn to compare it to. I wouldn't compare it to, I don't know, maybe Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I love this yarn. They're acrylic, if you've ever felt that. I think it feels a little better than Joann's Big Twist, honestly. I don't think it feels as good as Premier Basic. Premier Basic's my favorite value acrylic. Actually, it might feel kind of like that, actually. But it's still my favorite. I mean, this is my favorite. Premier Basic's my favorite value acrylic. But yeah, if you felt that, or the Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn, I guess, similar to that. Maybe Joann's Big Twist. You know, it's in line with those. Definitely, you know, softer than Red Heart. Super Saver is softer than Red Heart with Love. Enough of that, talking about the softness with that. I'm going to go. My video's always way too long, and it just gets downright embarrassing after a while. So, you see what I got, and I told you what I was going to do with the things that I had plans for. But since my plans fell through for the hexagon cardigan with this, and I'm going to be doing the hexagon cardigan with a 4-weight, you've seen all the colors I got. What do you think you would do with all those colors of this 5/6-weight yarn? I don't know. I just don't know. And what would you do with that newspaper print yarn? Remember, it's going to be a little bit busy, the striping effect. So I got to think of something kind of simple on that one. Other than that, everything is spoken for, plans for, and it's on my list of things to do. Oh, and one more question. What yarn would you use for the hexagon cardigan that I'm going to do? Now, I don't want to tell you what stitch I'm using because I want it to be a surprise. But I can tell you it's a solid stitch. It'll be a hexagon cardigan. And it needs to be a 4-weight yarn. I don't really care like what 4-weight it is. It could be, you know, Red Heart, or it could be, well, I prefer not to buy cashmere or anything like that, but you know what I mean. And I don't care if it's all solid color. That doesn't bother me. Or it could be different colors. You know what I mean? I don't want a variegated yarn. And I don't want a self-striping yarn that I can't color control. I would actually prefer it to be a solid, actually. So like a solid color. So I could pick the colors I want for each row. You know what I mean? If I decide to do different colors, that's what I prefer. Premier Basic, maybe? What do you guys think about that? They got a nice color palette of colors. Yeah? And of course, you guys can use any 4-weight you want. I'm just taking for me, like what does Bagoday like? Bagoday likes Premier Basic. I do. I mean, I'm good with Red Heart too. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to use a cashmere or anything like Malabrego. A wool yarn would be nice, you know, like a merino, but I ain't trying to drop like tons of money on it because I don't think I'll wear a hexi cardigan. So no, I wouldn't wear it. I'm kind of particular about what styles of cardigans I wear. Not that I wouldn't like it, it's just I don't... Hold it there. You guys can go if you want. I'm off the rails again. Thanks for watching though. If you're still, thanks for watching. If you're going, if you're still with me, thanks for staying. On the Hexie cardigan, I'll take that back. I might wear it. With the stitch that I'm using, it's a highly possibility that I would wear that because it's a stitch that I really, really like. I guess it would depend on the color for me. I might have to go with browns. Premier Basic probably is what I'll choose. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to go for now anyways, for reals. So I will see you guys on my next video. As always, thank you for talking yarn with me. It's always good to end the day with some nice yarn talk. And got to see a couple yarns and feel them and talk about some future projects that are coming up. Like I said, I do have quite the list of projects that I want for this fall. Pretty excited to do them. I just hope that I have time to do them all. Yes. Time is never on my side. It's not like the song, you know. Time is on my side. No, it's not. Not for me. Bye, guys. I'll see you on my next video, okay? Take care.